Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys all had a really great Thanksgiving. And since it is still Lung Cancer Awareness Month, I am wearing a crazy blue lip in support of the organization that I volunteer with, which is Longevity. And for those who haven't been following me, if you haven't watched my previous videos, we just threw a 5K last weekend in Cincinnati, and it was amazing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go ahead and watch the videos that I have previous to this one. But just to give you guys a little bit of a recap before I go into all the skincare that I've been using lately. So in my last video, I told you that our fundraising goal was $11,000 and to have 100 people show up to the 5K. We actually ended up raising $34,000. And our final head count was just over 400 people. So we exceeded our goals. And also in my last video, I was telling you all to tweet and email Brad Johansson for him to be our MC, and kind of got him to be our MC. So he was there. He lost his dad to lung cancer 18 years ago. So it was really great to have him be there to support the cause and put his little personal spin on the disease and how it affects, so many people and affected him and all of that. And then also Sammy and myself, which is another girl from Breathe Deep Cincinnati, we were actually on Channel 12 News, and John Lomax interviewed us all about the 5K and all of that, and we actually aired through the entire weekend, last weekend leading up to the run. So yeah, it was amazing. It was really successful. It was cold, but it didn't deter anyone from coming out. It didn't stop our volunteers from being down at the park at 6:30 a.m. and being there through the entire event. We just couldn't ask for more amazing people to support us and keep this going. So first year was amazing. Thank you to all you guys that came out to support us, that donated, that sponsored, that just spread, shared our link for the event. Those who just text me, email me, watched my videos, and just support me in that. So I just had to let you guys know about that. Oh, and I've been giving facts. If you don't follow me on Snapchat, I'll put my username below so you can follow me. But throughout the month, I have been sharing facts since it is Lung Cancer Awareness Month. And the most shocking fact that I have found is that lung cancer actually kills almost twice the amount of women as breast cancer, yet it only receives 6% of funding from the government. So once again, it's severely underfunded, but we are working very hard to change that. So come join us next year. Thank you again for all your love and support. And now let's get back to beauty. Finally, I told you guys I would get back to beauty at some point, but I have just been so crazy busy. And I'm not gonna lie, my passion has definitely shifted from cosmetics to lung cancer and volunteering. So that has been like my heart and soul this year. So I'm sorry that I have been absent. I know so many of you have been asking me, when are you gonna, put your videos out again? Well, here I am. So one of the biggest things that I get asked about is the skincare products that I use. So pause. It's Saturday night, by the way, so don't judge me, but I am totally gonna drink a beer because I have a massive migraine. So here's a different little product plug for you. So this is the beer. It's called Sweet Baby Jesus, and no, that's not a joke, which is why I showed you the bottle. This beer, you guys, I am like a kind of a little bit of a beer snob. I'll drink whatever. From the west side of Cincinnati, I'm not picky about my drinks. But this stuff is so good, and if you have a migraine, which I get them all the time, this stuff right here will take that away. So cheers, guys. Yum. Okay. So recently I just discovered this brand, and I hope to God I'm not butchering the name, but it is Mario Badescu. Let's just say Mario Badescu. So I've never really had problems with my skin at all. I've always had really healthy skin. I've never really been prone to breakouts or really bad acne or anything like that. I have been really lucky up until this point. And I don't really know why. Sorry, my hair's crazy today. Not really sure why, but in the last year, I've obviously been under an extreme amount of stress compared to my regular life. But all of a sudden, like, my skin has just been like, hey, guess what? I'm just gonna completely blow up and just look like shit all the time. So I have been struggling in the last year to find a good skincare line and skincare products for myself. And I've actually, it's totally ironic since I'm a makeup artist, but I've actually been trying to invest more in skincare instead of makeup because I honestly just want to be able to be like the natural girl that just looks good when she wakes up and can just put on like chapstick, mascara, maybe a little bit of bronzer so I don't look as ghostly as I do right now. Thank you, wintertime. But I am not able to do that when my skin looks so bad. And like this summer, I was actually wearing makeup to the pool. And if you know me personally, I am not that girl. I am actually a pretty big tomboy. So I was so insecure about my skin this summer that I was wearing makeup to the pool. Not like, I didn't have like falsies on and red lips, but I would put like concealer and powder on and bronzer. And just because I felt so insecure about my skin. And, so basically, I recently found these products and I want to share them with you guys. So what I've been using, the first step that I use, Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes, and I use the ones that are night calming. It really doesn't matter which ones you use. Please do not use the grapefruit ones though. They're in a pink package. I don't know what's in them. And I don't have sensitive skin, and I didn't even use them around my eye area, but as soon as I touched them to my face, my eyes started burning. Like, I don't know what's in them or if it's a grapefruit thing for me. I eat them and I'm fine. I don't know. It's very strong and they burn. So if I had to, and I swear by these, I've been using these for years. These are the only makeup wipe that I use. So nothing against Neutrogena, but the grapefruit wipes, I don't know, just steer clear. The teal ones, I think those are like hydrating. Those are awesome. The blue are just standard makeup wipes. Nothing fancy about those. Those are a good go-to as well. But I like these just because I'm the type of weirdo that I don't like to wash my face before bed. I do, but I hate it because it wakes me up when I'm really, really tired. So like these, I don't know what the scent is, honestly, but it's like just very like relaxing and it just kind of keeps me relaxed and ready for bed instead of waking me up. Okay, so that's the first step. Take off all the makeup. My next step is I've been using the Acne Facial Cleanser by Badescu. Looks like this. And all of this, by the way, I got at Ulta. Hope you can see this. There you go. Okay, so that's the first step. You guys, you need a very little amount of this. I've had this for like 2 months now, and I'm only to like here. So it is a little bit pricier in comparison to other skincare that I've used. It's really not. I mean, compared to like if you're just using like Neutrogena scrub, this is probably like double. I think this is like somewhere between like $12 to $15, whereas like a regular Neutrogena would probably be like $8, $9. But I mean, if you're trying to invest in your skin, what's an extra $5 or whatever? So I use a dime size of this. I wet my face with lukewarm water. Don't use hot water. Don't use really cold water. Warm water. Just massage this in. I'm OCD, so I usually do it twice just to make sure that all the makeup is off my skin as well. And then, yeah, so I just use that. I use it for a couple minutes. I just kind of let it do its thing. It doesn't really lather, so just FYI on that, but it works so well. Your skin feels really, really clean. So that's the cleanser that I've been using. And then originally I was using this glycolic acid toner. Same guy, Badescu. And so basically after I would wash my face, I would pat dry my skin, put this on a cotton round, and then basically you take the cotton round and you just put it all over your face, but you work outwards with the cotton pad. This worked really, really well. This is basically like to clear your pores, makes your skin feel a whole lot cleaner, and this is supposed to help with like acne scarring and like any dark spots, things like that. This was working really well for me, but I was getting really frustrated because I wasn't having any new breakouts when I started using this line, but I have like, and you can still see there's this like little patch that I've been trying to get to go away for like a month now, and it hasn't been going away, and it's been really frustrating. So I decided to step my game up and get a tonic. So by the way, this is a toner, obviously, because it says glycolic acid toner. So this is very important in your skincare regimen, by the way. So if you need to add anything to your skincare, definitely make sure it's a toner. So this is considered a tonic. So this is the special cucumber lotion, but it's not a lotion. It is definitely a liquid. So again, I actually replaced the toner with this. Same deal, put it on a cotton round, you know, work outwards on your face. This is the second step after your cleanser. Use this. You just need a tiny little bit. A little bit goes a long way. This also helps to take off, you'll notice, like if there's any residue left from your makeup, it's gonna come off with this. This, I noticed a difference the next morning after I use this. So it is so good. I use this stuff twice a day. So I use this in the morning and I use it in the evening. I was gonna switch back to the glycolic toner at night and use this in the morning, but this has been working so well for me that I'm kind of afraid to switch it at this point because everything's been working so well. But this is amazing. This also has sulfur in it. And if you read anything on acne remedies or anything like that, sulfur is really good in helping with acne-prone skin, clearing up acne, preventing acne. So I got this. It doesn't smell weird like sulfur or anything, but this stuff is the shit. So get this for sure. And all of these products, by the way, are around the same price point. So it might be a little bit expensive at first when you buy them all. When I first went to Ulta and got this line, the lady was like, "Oh, you're just getting all of it?" And I'm like, "Do you see my skin? Like, it needs it." Because my skin, like, I had like these really, like, I call them underground pimples, the ones that you can like feel. So like when I would take my makeup off, you couldn't see them. It would just look like a red spot, but they hurt. Like, it hurt to smile. Like, I felt like my face was swollen, and that's never happened to me. I just felt disgusting. And I don't like to be that girl that wears makeup to the gym or makeup to the pool, like I said, and like I was doing that. Like, I've been wearing makeup to the gym because I've just been so insecure about my skin. So, but all of this has lasted so long, and I've been adding new products to my regimen just like here and there as I've like gotten more into this. So the next product that I am completely obsessed with is the Anti-Acne Serum. Spoiler alert, same brand. So this stuff is actually more of like a gel, but you need just a tiny little bit. So after you would use your toner or the cucumber lotion, you would use this. So again, I just let the previous product sink in, dry, and then I put a pea size, maybe a little bit more than that, on a fingertip. Make sure your hands are obviously clean, and I just kind of put it over. You could put it over just where you're breaking out, but I put it over my entire face because, and just a thin layer, by the way, because you don't need a lot. But this helps prevent any additional breakouts, helps clear up breakouts that are happening right now. And I actually love using this before I apply my makeup because just the way it sits on your skin, especially after you've used the other products, it just really, like, your makeup, your foundation just glides on. And I just feel better knowing that before I put makeup on my face that I've done something to prevent some breakouts. So that is the Anti-Acne Serum. And then before I get into the new products that I have recently just started using in the last week, the last product that I swear by is the Badescu drying lotion. This is a very interesting product. So it's almost out, so you won't be able to tell, but if you look closely, you can see that on top there's like a watery solution, and then there's like this pink sediment. So when you first buy this product, it will be like clear liquid right to here, and then like that pink sediment from here down. So basically how this works is you do not mix this product. You take a Q-tip and you put it down all the way to the bottom to the pink sediment and pull it out, and this is a spot treatment. So you put it on any little pimple that you have before you go to bed. So like this would be like the last step before you, after you moisturize and everything, you would go to bed, but you put this on first. And then basically this is, I don't even know if this works anymore, because they say as soon as like the pink sediment at the bottom is gone, that it's basically useless. But since they've kind of mixed and the solution isn't clear anymore, I'm not sure if this is still good. I've still been using it, but this is basically good for like little pimples, whiteheads, basically acne that's already come to the surface. You put this on, and then the next day your pimple is literally gone, or it's like almost gone. This stuff, I swear by it. But this does not work for cystic acne, aka the underground pimples. This will not work. It will help a little bit with the redness, but it's not powerful enough to get down deep where it needs to be. So this stuff though, as far as like a spot treatment goes, highly recommend, and this lasts for a really long time. I'm a little crazy. I should not have gone through this much already. Like there's no way, but like I've just been freaking out about my breakouts since I never have them. And so like I've probably been like more like coating my entire face in this instead of just using it as a spot treatment. So just full disclosure, this will last you a whole lot longer than this did for me. So with that being said, take a drink. I'm sorry this video is so long, by the way. I kind of told myself that I was going to make a short video for once, but if you guys know me, I am a chatty Cathy, and I just can't ever stop myself from talking, so I'm sorry. Okay. Next. Okay, so I was talking about like the cystic acne, or like the ones that are deep under your skin. They have a product that is set specifically for that, and that is the buffering lotion. Looks like that. And this is also, it's not a lotion, it is very liquidy as well. So basically this one is similar to the last product that I showed you, the drying lotion, in the fact, in the way that there's two different ingredients or two different solutions that aren't mixed together. So when you get it, it's very watery at the top, and they have a white sediment at the bottom. So basically you shake this up, and this again would be, instead of the drying lotion, if you have any like pimples that are underneath the skin, this is what you would use instead, and as your last step before bed. So basically this, you just put a couple drops on your finger. It's very runny, just a heads up, but you would just tap it on each blemish. I like to rub it in a little bit just to make sure I'm getting it good, because I, again, am just a little over the top with all this stuff because I'm just freaking out about my skin. So yeah, I massage it in and just pat it a little bit just to make sure it's there. It sinks into the skin very quickly. And this stuff, like I told you, this little spot that I've been working on for a month, I got this, when was Black Friday? Friday. So yesterday, sorry, this holiday has screwed up all my days. I have used this once now, and already that pimple that I've been working on for a month is almost gone. So I am already obsessed with this stuff. It's incredible. You can actually use this on like a patch of little pimples. It doesn't necessarily have to be a spot treatment. Don't put it on like your whole face, but like if your chin was breaking out, you could put it like here instead of just like a dot here, a dot there. So this is really good for that. Again, this is the buffering lotion. I'm already a huge fan. Love it. And then the last thing in this line that I have been using is the vitamin C serum. It comes in a little eyedropper. You literally only need a few drops. So like you can either, like if your skincare regimen, by the way, is a lot more simplistic, you can just wash your face, pat dry, and when it's still a little bit damp, when your skin's still a little bit damp, just put a few drops onto your fingertips and massage this in. Because when your skin is still a little bit damp, that's the best time for serums and such to absorb into your pores. But this is actually the last step I do before I put on the buffering lotion or the drying lotion. So basically this is the last thing before any spot treatments or anything like that. So yeah, this rocks. This is just really good overall. Let me refresh my memory since I just started using this. Basically, I got it because it helps even your skin tone. So again, I want to be the girl that can just wear no makeup and look good again. So it has already helped with redness, like from my previous breakouts with scarring, things like that, just in a couple uses. I used it Friday night and I used it this morning. Awesome. Already saw like a huge difference in the redness. I'm already feeling better about not wearing makeup. Like I just feel good in my skin again. Make sure your skin feels so soft too. When you wake up in the morning, it's like a baby's butt. Love it. So good. This is the priciest product that I have gotten from them. This is actually $40, but I can see that this will last a very, very long time. Like, you got to be careful with the dropper though, because like before you even squeeze it, like I'm not even squeezing it and the product's coming out. I honestly take my finger and wipe around the vial and I use the product from that. Just, you need that little of a bit. So again, vitamin C serum, totally recommend this. This is also just good in general because it has collagen and other stuff in it to help reduce wrinkles, fine lines, and just overall make your skin, it's like an anti-aging thing. So helps you look younger longer. And so yeah, that's the vitamin C. So that is all of like the skincare anti-acne regimen that I have been using. And then just as a, I guess a backstory, just as a reference, I used to have pretty oily skin, which is another reason why I started using a toner, because that helps fix that. But I guess I have like combination skin. Typically my skin leans more towards like the oily side, especially in the T-zone. And then in the winter it can get really dry. So if your skin is similar to mine, these products will work great for you. Otherwise, you can actually get on their website, which I will link below, and you can do a skincare analysis. So they ask you a bunch of questions and then they recommend a list of all the products for you to use. And then you can actually you don't have to buy anything at all. You can just request samples and they will send you like 10 samples of the products that they recommended. And they're actually a fairly decent size sample that you could use for a while. The only thing is that it takes a while to get them. So I did this skincare analysis and I just got my samples yesterday. So it's been a little over a month since I've been like checking my mailbox daily, but I got some cool stuff in there. These are a couple of the samples that I got. This is the strawberry face scrub. So again, this is a pretty decent sample. I used it last night and you can see the little strawberry seeds in it. It smells so good. I will probably buy this in a jar because it was a very gentle exfoliate. My skin felt so soft afterwards and it wasn't like super abrasive. I really liked this. So I'll let you guys know what I think about that after I've been using it for a bit. And then I got this Hyaluronic eye cream, which again, it's a good size sample in these little cute jars. And I mean, an eye cream, you need the tiniest bit. I've already used this twice. And you can see, I mean, that's just from the product settling. That's not what I've used. So this would probably last like a month or more. And this is just a sample. So I'm excited to try this. I've never used an eye cream before, but now, sadly, since I'm pushing 30, this is one of the things that I know I need to work in my regimen so I can hang on to my 20s a little longer. Fingers crossed. So yeah, I'll let you guys know what I think of that. 2 more products that I love. This one I've been using for a really long time. This is the Glamglow Glowstarter. So this is a moisturizer. You can see I'm like almost hitting the bottom there, so I need to get a new one of these soon. Glamglow is a little bit of a pricier brand, but I have had this since probably June because I would wear this to the pool. It is basically an illuminating moisturizer. Smells like an orange like creamsicle. It is seriously like when I wake up in the morning and I gotta put this on, I'm just like, okay, it's gonna be a good day because this shit just this shit gives me life. It is so good. But you just need a tiny bit I put this on before my makeup, and it just gives you like a really healthy glow, especially if you've been sick or like in these winter months. It just really just revives your skin. It's like giving your skin a big glass of water. It just like plumps your skin, gives you a nice healthy glow, and I just love it. And I just feel like it really helps your makeup glide on so much smoother as well. I don't know what it is, but I like using this as a primer. Can't tell you if like the makeup stays on any longer or anything, because I typically use a setting spray anyway. But I do love this, especially if you don't like to wear a whole lot of makeup. This gives you a really nice healthy glow, and then you can just top it with bronzer, gloss, you know, mascara, and be done. So this is the Glamglow Glowstarter. So good, definitely worth the price tag, unless you're looking for like a moisturizer that is like anti-aging and has all these other properties in it, because this doesn't. This is, or if you want something that's super duper hydrating, this isn't gonna be it. This is just basically like you want a basic moisturizer that also makes your skin look gorgeous, then this is for you. Okay, moving on. Lastly, I also just discovered this weekend. This is by Shea Moisture. This is the African Black Soap Facial Mask. And this is also for blemish-prone skin. I just used this for the first time last night. I also got this at Ulta. All of these products can be found at Ulta, by the way, except for Glamglow. This stuff, I think, was only like $14, and it's a pretty large jar, especially compared to like if you were to get a Glamglow. I think this stuff is like 60 or so. Like, I mean, comparing in the size, I know it's a totally different product, but like these designer brands, this is a great bang for your buck. The only thing that I can already tell you that I initially just could not stand is the smell. It smells straight up like Play-Doh. I thought it would smell more like charcoal, or I don't know, but like I cannot get past the smell. So I just put it on my face as fast as I can, and once it starts drying, you don't really smell it anymore until you wash it off your face, and then you smell it on your fingers for a while. But like, ugh, it's so, like, the smell is so gross. But what it does is so, like, I'll get past the smell. I'll get over it. I'll be a big girl. But basically, you don't need a whole lot of product. So you would wash your face, and then, so this says to use it like twice a week. I'll probably use this 2 to 3 times a week. I already used it once. Basically, it brings out all the dirt from your pores. What else does it do? Draws out impurities, absorbs excess oil, and helps refine the skin with African black soap and raw shea butter. Blemish fighting secrets that help address skin problems associated with acne. Blah, blah, blah. You only leave this on for 5 to 10 minutes. Doesn't have any sulfates, parabens, no mineral oil, no animal testing. So it's a great brand, great ingredients. You can actually feel this working once you put it on. Like, I was surprised because it's just like a thick mask, so I didn't expect it to feel like anything. But you put it on, and once it starts drying, it feels a little bit tingly. And then when you wash it off, your face looks great and feels like a baby's butt. One of the fitness girls I follow, Zoe Body Fitness, I'll link her information below. She swears by this, and she has like the same problem with acne, and her face started looking bomb. So I messaged her like, hey, what are you using? And she like swears by this, and her face is like looking so good. And I mean, she's like a big fitness guru, so she doesn't wear a lot of makeup. So I'm like, if her skin looks that good, and like she was having some serious problems with her skin too, I'm like, I am getting this. So shout out to Zoe. Thank you for helping save my skin. So this stuff rocks. I will let you know as I continue using this what I think of it, but so far so good. Just the only complaint is the smell, which, I mean, if it's gonna clear my skin up, who really gives a damn? So yeah, Shea Moisture African Black Soap Facial Mask. Get you some. So yeah, that's just another mask you would use after cleansing. So take your makeup off, cleanse, mask, and then once you rinse it off after 10 minutes, then you would follow your regular routine. So yeah, guys, that's all my favorites for my skincare. I am very, very happy. I hope the results continue. Yeah, so thank you for watching. I'm sorry that this is super long per usual. Again, thank you to all our longevity Breathe Deep Cincinnati supporters. Thank you so much. Cheers to all of you amazing people. And if you couldn't make it to our 5K, don't you worry your pretty little head. Our donation page is still open through the end of the calendar year, which I will also link below, but it's longevity.org/Cincinnati. So you can still donate, and we already have our dates set for 2017. So it will be November 4th, 2017 at Friendship Park in Cincinnati. Once again, we will be back better than ever. Second annual. Can't wait. So, all right, guys, I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.